So today we're going to make our angel ornament, and to start, what I've done, I have these, I think they're 4mm multiply rope. I've cut 5 to 8 inches, and I'm just pulling them apart, and this is going to make the hair. Once you have that done, I'm taking my 1-inch wood bead. I've taped up the ends of this piece. This is actually just butcher twine, and I've cut it to 24 inches, and this is going to make the hanger and hold everything into place, really. So I'm going to sneak these through there. There we go. So once I have that nice loop up there, I'm going to take the hair that we've made, put it through, find the center point. We'll do our best to find the center point. So that looks pretty good. I'm just going to pull it down. This part we can arrange better later. There we go. To secure that part, I'm just going to tie a regular overhand knot here. So there's the hair. Now that we have the hair done, we are going to attach the wings, and I have my 42-inch piece of cord. I'm going to place that. That's the center part. I'd fold it in half. I'm going to place it right behind these two strings here. To make this part easier, we're going to attach it with the double clove hitch knot. So I recommend putting that one into place just so that when this one ties up, it doesn't wobble around too much. And this can get tricky with this moving, but I'll try my best to show you. So we're just going to go over like that, through. And a second one to close it. So just that first one can be a little bit tricky, but you'll get it. Do the same on the second cord. For the next part, we're going to attach the cords that are going to make the wings. Usually I'd be working on a clipboard or whatnot, but just the lighting and everything didn't work. So I'm just going to, I don't really recommend doing this to its poor hair, but I have to secure the head into place or else it's going to be crazy trying to get these on and knotting. Okay, that should be good. Now I'm going to attach each of my 40-inch cord, and I've folded them all in half. I'm just going to go behind, over, so it's like a reverse lark's head knot. I'm going to pull it nice and tight, push it towards that center, but before I do, because I want a little bit more spacing, I'm just going to do one single hitch knot with the farthest cord there, that's towards the outside, just to space these cords that are coming out a little bit more. As you can see, I've attached all 5 cords on either side, and now I'm going to start the actual wings. And you can make it so that they point up like this, straight out, but for me, I'm gonna have them just slightly downwards. I just like the look of it. Okay, I'm gonna keep these two that came through the head part out of the way. And I'm gonna use this very first one here, and I'm just gonna do a row of diagonal clove hitch knots this way, coming downwards. Okay, you can see that first little row is done. I left just a little bit of space there, and again, as you can see, as I was working my way down, I just kept moving them into the direction that I wanted them to go in. Okay, so that's a way you can customize for yourself to your liking, and each time I come down a row, I do include that filler cord in my knots as well. So I'm just going to continue that for a few more rows. All right, so I've come down, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And for the last one, how I'm going to do it is as I go down, I'm going to attach all of those cords. I'm going to gather them in. So I'll show you. So it comes down in just one piece, okay? So instead of leaving that out, I'm just going to gather it in. And instead of leaving it out, I'm just going to gather it in. And you're going to do that the whole way down. Okay, so you can see it just came down and it gathered all up into one place. And now, I'm not going to bore you with this, but I'm going to do the other side. So I'm going to do 5 rows, shaping them slightly downwards, because when it comes down, it's going to look like that in the dress, and then gathering them up at the bottom as well. All right, so both of my wings are done, and now these two right here that are holding those into place, I'm just going to do a regular knot, or maybe twice just to be sure. There we go. Now I have 14 pieces of 4mm cord. This is a single ply. These are cut to 16 inches each, and I'm just going to divide it into 2, so 7 in each. So there's 7, and I'm just going to make sure that the ends match up. Find the center And now I'm going to drape that over and behind. So this will be the dress, so you just want to arrange it so that these pieces look nice. Coming down. Now I'm happy with that. So I have a scrap piece of the 2mm cord, and I'm going to detach this hair now. Okay, and from behind, try to keep those in order. I will make the gathering knot just so that this back knot part doesn't show. So you make the little loop. I'm just gonna wrap it around a few times. Bring it back through that loop. Pull that top one up. Now, see how they're all loose in here? So we're just going to push it up and pull those down so that they're all nice. Now you can see where we're at. So I just want to push this upwards a little bit more and tug some of these down so that it's all nice and uniform. Okay, now it looks like a mess, but it's gonna look good in a second. So here's how the wings are. And to clean this up, I'm just gonna cut off this excess here. And if you prefer, you can always use some fabric glue, whatnot, to secure it. Now to make the hanger come out of the top, I've just put some jute twine into a knitting needle. I'm just gonna thread it right through there. Now we have the hanger, and you can take a comb and comb out the hair. And obviously this needs a lot of tidying up, but there you go. There's your angel.